Hi, hello, good morning everyone. So today I am going to discuss about our operating system. Operating system is nothing but it is a interface between a user and computer hardware. And what is user and what is computer hardware? So we are the users, and computer hardware is nothing but some kind of electronic component which is working with the help of a user. So if there is a no user, it cannot communicate anything. So just probably, so I was communicating to you so that you are listening to your brain. In the same way, here also it provides the user one particular environment. So environment is nothing but, so whenever we wanted to work with something, so that time, so we need some kind of a equipment. So equipment is nothing but, so here let us take the example of our body organs. So here brain is covered, as well as our internal body organs are covered with our skin, so which we are calling as a sense organ. So here, in order to, it is not communicating directly, so it is using some kind of equipments like as sense organs, like ears, nose, eyes, hands, legs, like that. So by the help of all these sense organs, the information is passing to the brain. So here simply we are telling that, so the major definition is, so operating system is a interface between a user as well as a computer hardware. So why it is acting as an interface? Because to provide the platform for a user to execute its program. So generally we were talking about some kind of a programming languages, so that is the reason we have specified this kind of a definition. So here down you can see the major definition of operating system here. So it is an interface between a user as well as computer hardware and controls the execution of all kinds of program. So here program does not only depend only a simple program. So here just now I told you about our brain. So here the brain will give the memory, or will allocate the memory. So what we are reading the content, what we are listening the content, what we are seeing the content. To store that particular data into our brain, we were using different kinds of sense organs, so which are nothing but some functionalities as well as components of a operating system. And next thing is what the operating system will do majorly. So first of all you can see here, so first thing is operating system performs basic tasks. So in that the first task is what? It helps the user. So we have defined by using a definition. And next, why it is helping the user? For controlling and allocating the memory. So first of all, first thing is allocating the memory, then controlling that particular memory. So allocating that memory means, so first of all I was reading some content, so it wanted to be stored in my brain, and it has to be recalled or reused when I wanted to deliver or when I wanted to memorize that particular content. Okay, and next thing is managing file system. So managing file system is, so suppose I was reading a newspaper as well as I was preparing for an exam, or I wanted to schedule my diet plan. So these are different kinds of configurations or different kinds of jobs I wanted to do in my daily life. So I wanted to memorize, so what is my diet plan, I wanted to recall what is my diet plan, what is the time, which time I want to take my breakfast, which time I want to drink water or milk, etc, etc, all those things, and what is the time for a reading, and what is the time for a reading the newspaper, as well as what is the time for reading exams or preparation of exams. So like this how we are dividing, so that kind of division, as well as at that particular time I wanted to memorize it, that is nothing but a managing file system. And next is controlling input and output devices. So as we are talking about a digital computer, so that's why here we are specifying about this all things. Okay, so first thing is it helps the user to interact with the computer and controls, and next thing is controlling the file system, and protecting the data. So protecting the data means it should not be hacked by any other person. So it should not be deleted automatically. So it should not be unmemorized. So, okay, so it has to be secure. So these are the special features of operating system. And next thing is facilitating about a network. So that means from the data has to be transferred from input to output, as well as not only from our input to output, it has to be transferred from different kinds of platforms, like one user to other user. So this is the final stage. So whenever you are transferring the data from a one user to a other user, it cannot be directly transferred. So it should have some kind of a networking configuration. So these are the specified reasons why what is the purpose of a operating system. So as I told you that so for a brain, so we are having a 5 components, so 5 sense organs, so which can easily convey the message to our brain. In the same way, the operating system is having a 4 components. So just like our sense organs, those are nothing but hardware, operating system, application program, and user. So first of all, hardware. So just like we are talking about sample things like a keyboard, mouse, etc., etc., all the physical equipments which we can touch as well as feel. And operating system, so where we exactly work for that, application program, as well as the users. So we will clearly discuss about all these 4 phases. So first of all, so the main thing is about us. So these all 4 parts are acting as 4 things are acting as a major components of a operating system. And first thing is, so we will you can see this structure: computer hardware, operating system, system and application program, as well as a user. So user is sending some kind of a data. It is reaching to the computer hardware with the help of a system and application program. And next, so here we are continuing about a operating system, and it is storing in a particular memory devices. So here you can see the user 1 is using a compiler, user 2 is using a assembler, user 3 is using a text editor, and user 4 and multiple users are using a database system. So here how we are using this, all the content is reaching to the operating system to store that particular content. So this is the structure, how each and every component is taking place its work. So here, so basically we were having a 2 views. So this can be accessed, this particular 4 components can be viewed, or this 4 tasks can be performed by using a 2 views. So first thing is a user view, and next thing is a system view. So first of all, let us know what is meant by user view. So the goal of operating system is to maximize the work and minimize the effort of user. And here the most of the systems are designed to operate by a single user. However, in some systems, multiple users can share the resources memory. In case of operating system, is designed to handle available resources among the multiple users and CPU efficiency. So as we can see that a supercomputers or a normal personal computers in that. So what is happening in a normal computers? I just only can access the data within myself. So I just wanted to share this particular data to others, means I need some other support. So that is nothing but a so or I just wanted to mail to some other 10 to 15 people. So I was using a user IDs. So that is nothing but I am communicating with a multiple users. So that time when I wants to communicate with the multiple users, so that time the efficiency of CPU has to be more, so that only I can easily communicate and I can easily transfer the data. Otherwise it is going to be lag or it will be delayed, so that we cannot support that particular operating system. So and next, so this is a user use. So that means always the functionality start with the user. So what is the main purpose of system view means? So here you can see the operating system is allocator, which allocates memory resource among the various process. It controls the sharing resource among the program. So from this system view of operating system is a program involved with the hardware. So system view means, so we are the users, so we have one particular task. So suppose I wanted to cultivate my land, so I wanted to grow crops. So first of all, in order to grow crops, I need a land. So without a land, I cannot grow a crops. Or else, in order to grow a plant, I need some kind of a sand. I need some kind of a pot filled with the sand. Otherwise, I cannot utilize that particular resource what I have. So that's why, so here this operating system is also same kind. So in order to combine the system view as well as a user view, it needs some kind of a platform, just like a soil, what we are calling as. So like that only we should have one kind of a editors, or which we can implement the knowledge of digital way of a user. So that's why we are talking about this operating system. So basically here, whenever each and everything is going to be analyzed by the operating system from the user view, when the data is transferring from a user view, that time system is going to be handled. So first of all, we are using a keyboard, we are using a mouse, we are using a speakers, printers, like joysticks, etc, etc, all these things. Okay, so with all these things only the user can communicate with the operating system, that is virtually or physically. But apart from this, he cannot communicate the particular task, or he cannot complete the particular task. So you can see the fourth point. So it is a program, it prevents the improper usage, error, and handles the deadlock. So deadlock, it will be in our next topics, we will be discussing in our next topic. So okay, anyway, let me tell you what is meant by deadlock. So deadlock is nothing but a interrupt. So one kind of a small interrupt. So while I was talking, some kind of interruption is occurring, so somebody is disturbing, so that means I am stopping that particular conversation. So that is called as a deadlock. So while you are writing a program, so some kind of a mistake you have written, some kind of semicolon you have missed, or you have given a more space, so all these things are called as a errors. So any kind of error, so that kind of a miscommunication, interruption is nothing but a deadlock. So we'll be discussing more details in our next classes. So first, next thing, so kernel also will be discussing next thing. So the main goal, so what is the major importance, or what is the purpose of operating system? That is nothing but to provide a convenience and efficiency and ability to solve the problems. Okay, so convenience means, so as I wanted to open my MS Office, so if I wanted to add video call on a Google, I want to conduct a Google Meet. So if, how many times I was trying also, it is not opening. So whether I will try to use, no. So if it is a starting phase, we are not using. So now we are very experienced, so we know how to use a digital computer, so we are very habituated. So in our olden days, it is very problematic. So when it is a when it is not digital, so when we are using a vacuum tube, so that time it is very critical. So based on a kinds of extensions, based on a kinds of generations, based on a kinds of extensions, we are very habituated to a digital computer. So here, so these are the major specifications of a operating system. And next thing, functions. So main functions or components. So just now we have discussed about the components. So these are the functions. So what are the major tasks the operating system will perform? So first thing is process management. So process management is nothing but managing a task. Suppose you, as you are a graduate or as you are a school kid, so what is your task? So you wanted to go for a school, or you wanted to go for a playground, you wanted to do your homework, or you wanted to complete your dinner, or you want to have a good meals, all these things. So this so it should be in a scheduled manner. So how you are managing each and every task. In the same way, the operating system, when a user is giving some kind of an input, so how it is managing can be analyzed by using a process management. And memory management in the sense, so how much memory it has to be utilized for each and every task, that can be analyzed by using a memory management. And by using a memory management, so what is the storage capability we has to analyze. So that storage capability can be analyzed by using a file system management as well as a mass storage and cache memory. So here is a table, you can see this structure. So these are the different kinds of specified memory specifications. So registers, cache, main memory, like disk as well as a magnetic disk. So how much it is going to consume, so what is the accessing time, what is the bandwidth you can go through with this structure or this timetable. So this is a performance. So when what is the specification of each and every storage device, so when which device will be activated, so this can be viewed by using this. So have a nice day. So if you have any doubts, you can ping me or you can comment in your comment box. So I hope you understand. So if you have any doubts regarding any subject, you can comment in my comment box. So thank you for your concern. Please, if you do like the content, so please like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching.